Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about units of length. What are units of length? First, we will talk about kilometer. Kilometer is used for measuring very big distances, like the distance between Europe and North America. Meter. Meter is used for measuring smaller lengths, like lengths of cloths or dimensions of buildings. Centimeter. Centimeter is used for measuring smaller lengths, like the length of your foot or the length of your pencil. Millimeter. Millimeter is used for measuring very small lengths, like the length of an ant or the width of a pill. Now, how will we convert from a unit to another? The most important thing is that you memorize this model. How will we memorize this? Just remember كام M في سم مم. كام M في سم مم. Start to put these from the top till the bottom. So up we will put كام, which is KM, M in the second step. في سم, سم is the centimeter in the third step, and at the end we will put mem, which is double M. And remember, in the first step up, you have 1000, then you have 100, then you have 10. The same numbers are used in the opposite direction. But of course, going downstairs means that we will use multiplication, but going upstairs means that we will use division. So remember, from the kilometer to the meter, it's 1000. From the meter to the centimeter, it's 100. From the centimeter to the millimeter, it's 10. And the same numbers are in the opposite side. How will we use this model? Let's solve some examples. Write each length in kilometer. As I told you, what is the first thing that we have to put in front of us? The model. You have to memorize it very well, because this will help you a lot to get the right answer. Now the first question is 230 centimeter. How will I get the answer? Look at the model. I want to convert from centimeter to kilometer. Point at the centimeter, point at the kilometer. Are you going upstairs or downstairs? Of course, from the centimeter to the kilometer, I'm going upstairs, which means that I will use division. Now ask yourself, which number will I use in division? From the centimeter to the kilometer, we have two steps. The first step is from centimeter to meter, and here we need 100. Then from the meter to the kilometer, and here we need 1000. So from the centimeter to the kilometer, I need 100,000. So I will divide by 100,000 to convert from centimeter to kilometer. How will I divide this? Do you remember? If I don't have enough zeros to be cancelled, just put a zero next to the zero, put a point, next to the zero, and jump 5 jumps to the left-hand side. What will be the answer? Excellent. Another question. Here I have two units. A part is in kilometers and the other part is in meters. And he said between brackets using decimals. Now, whenever you see this word, which is using decimals, remember that you will convert one part and you will leave the other part as it is. What do we mean by that? In the head of the question, he said, write each length in kilometer. And in question B, I have the 64 are already written in kilometers, but the 271 are written in meters. So all of what I need to convert is only the 271, and I will leave the 64 as it is because it's ready for me. He asked me to convert to kilometers, and the 64 is already written in kilometers. So leave the 64 as it is and think about the 271. Now, how could I convert the 271 meters to kilometers? Look at the model. Point at the meter. Move from the meter to the kilometer. Are you going upstairs or downstairs? You're going upstairs, which means that I will use division. Now, which number will I use in division? From the meter to the kilometer, it's only one step with 1000. So to convert the 271 meter to kilometers, I'm going to divide it by 1000. Now, the 64 as it is. What will I get from dividing 271 by 1000? Just put a decimal point next to the 1 and jump 3 jumps to the left hand side. You will get 0.271. Now, what is the final answer? Put the 64 with the decimal number that you got, so it will be 64.271 kilometer. Let's solve more examples. Write each length in centimeter. What is the first thing that I have to put in front of me? The model. That's why you have to memorize it very well. Without it, you will not be able to solve. The question is 36 centimeters, 7 millimeters, and he said between brackets using decimals. I told you, whenever you see this using decimals written next to your question, remember that you will leave a part as it is and you will convert only one part. What do we mean? You have 36 centimeters and 7 millimeters. The head of the question is asking you to convert to centimeters. The 36 is already written in centimeters, so it's ready for me. I don't need to change anything in the 36. So I will leave the 36 as it is because it's already in centimeters. But what do I need to change? I need to change the 7 millimeters. How will I change? Look at the model. Point at the millimeter. When you move from millimeter to centimeter, are you going upstairs or downstairs? You're going upstairs. What do we use when we go upstairs? We use division. Which number when we use in division? It's 10. From the millimeter to the centimeter, it's 10. So to convert these 7 millimeters, I will divide them by 10. Now, when you divide 7 by 10, what will you get? Excellent. You will get 0.7. So what is my final answer? I will put the 36 with the 0.7, and that will give me 36.7 centimeter. Another question. 4,010 meters. Remember, what do I need to do? I need to convert to centimeter. So let's look at the model. From meter to centimeter, am I going upstairs or downstairs? I'm going downstairs, which means that I will use multiplication. Which number will I use in multiplication? It's 100. From meter to centimeter, I have 100. So I will multiply this number by 100. Add the 2 zeros to the number that you have. It will give you 401,000 centimeter. Another question. 29 millimeters. Go back to the head of the question to remember what you need to do. I need to convert to centimeter. Now let's look at the model. From millimeter to centimeter. Am I going upstairs or downstairs? I'm going upstairs, which means that I will use division. Which number will I use in division? 10. So I will divide this number by 10. What will I get when I divide 29 by 10? Put a decimal next to the 9. Jump one time to the left hand side. You will get 2.9 centimeters. Now try by yourself. Write each length in meters. What do I need to put in front of me? The model. Use the model to answer these questions. Remember, when it tells you using decimal, you're gonna leave a part as it is and convert the other part to what you have in the head of the question. Pause your video till you get the answer, then check the answers in the next slide. Thank you.